I'm Edie Lush and I'm outside. The temperature's dropping, but I'm joined by a fantastic, interesting guest. Thanks very much for coming along.
Thank you for having me.
Ambarish Mitra, the CEO and co-founder of Blippar. Now, you've just been demonstrating to me the power of learning through AI,
Yeah,
transmitted in a kind of augmented reality format.
yeah,
It's a little bit mind-blowing, actually. You held up your camera.
yeah,
You held it up as a selfie. It came up with some words about you, the school you'd went to, the fields that you're in. It, to me, changes the whole way we might learn. Is that what you set out to do?
absolutely. So I'd like to remind everybody that we are all visual creatures. And somewhere in our learning, serendipity and curiosity get suppressed because we go down books, and kids today, they are playing games and stuff. But let's remind ourselves that the whole world, the physical world, is beautiful. And what a great setting to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why can't we just look at anything and get more information? And it's an important thing to keep in mind that even the most educated among us do not have the vocabulary to describe everything in this world. So moving forward, the big literacy gap between the have-nots and those who have, artificial intelligence and computer vision will play a big role in reducing that gap.
So there's obviously interesting concerns about privacy in all of this, but what you're demonstrating is that if you have some kind of public face,
Yeah,
there's a lot to learn and share.
yeah. I mean, public figures are public figures for a reason. This is not available to private individuals. But at the same time, you look at someone on TV. I mean, it's very rare that you meet a public figure. Like
Right.
it's a rare occurrence. But you can see someone in a magazine. When you look at television, you don't know all the characters in a star cast. You see individuals, and people want to know who they are, and you can just point. So how do you describe a face?
Right.
You can't.
Right.
Yeah. So this fundamentally is communicating the point. There are elements in nature. When you see a flower, how do you describe? When you see art, when you see so many things, you only can describe things you already know a little bit about. But what if it's a total blank? So moving forward, this is going to be amazing for development of knowledge, and also something we do not do anymore. Every little thing in this world has a story. Even a spoon. I mean, kids are looking at spoons, and then they're telling their parents about stainless steel and pig iron. But then you can hop on, hop off into a completely different concept, like a thought process, because the human knowledge is not absolute, it's cumulative. It's built on one thing on top of another, and this idea is a great visual manifestation of it.
So it's incredible, and actually I'm interested in where you see it going. If you imagine that you've got the Blippar app and, for example, your glasses, and you were able to see those words, and within them, and I can't even articulate, but kind of look where you wanted to get more knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, do we even need to go to school anymore?
Look, society always needs structure, but what this can lead to is it's an added on thing. You know, it's like schooling is everywhere. It's like it's facilitating self-learning in a very grand scale and in a very, zero cost way, which is exciting. And it's also level playing the field for everybody, like again, between the have and the have-nots. And almost something like company like Google did to internet like 20 years ago, opened up the whole idea of you can look for with words anything. This is the next generation of it where visually you can unlock, and this is not replacing word-based search, it's an added on. So if we are standing here and you want to plan a holiday in Venice, I would say use a search engine. But if we are standing here and we want to know more about the gentleman's camera, you should rather just point at it and you'll get to know more.
Incredible. And how are you seeing this being taken up in places where schools don't provide such a structure?
So we have two models right now. One is a proper schooling system. Actually, 30,000 schools worldwide have signed up for this. We give them a system where they can create interesting lessons, not only by things they see, but on already existing books. So let's say you're studying like solar system, and you point a device at it, then the child becomes the sun, and the planets rotate around him in the room and understands the concept. So that's through proper curriculum.
Got it.
And then in other parts of the world where there's actually no facilities and nothing. And but phones have made their way, and in more infant education, we're doing things like where the phone teaches kids words. It actually speaks back. Oh,
Okay.
that's a coffee table. And it's like it's having a constant grandparent with you who's
Right.
constantly telling you about things you're looking
Right.
at. So this is it's going to be a way forward, and I think overall it'll benefit the society in a much more grand way and won't be immediately measurable.
Wow. Can I send my son to you for an internship?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for stopping by the Hub Culture
You're welcome.
Ice
Thanks for having
House,
me.
and I'm Edie Lush.